Welcome to Vanguard Gifted Academy's educational channel. This is episode 5, and I'm Elizabeth Blaetz, the head of school at Vanguard Gifted Academy. Today, we're going to be talking about what you can do for your gifted child at home. Gifted children are children first. And as a parent, don't fall into the traps of saying, oh my gosh, I got a gifted child. I got all of these special things I got to worry about. They're a child, and they're going to have challenges just like everybody. And it's your job to help them through those challenges. And that's one thing. Gifted children are different than other children because they don't always get challenges. And when they do, they often don't know how to handle them. So one thing you could do at home with your child is be sure that they're challenged in some way or another. It doesn't have to be an academic challenge. Lots of gifted child will quit right away. They'll say, I can't do it. I'm not used to not being able to do something. And they won't want to try harder. Teach them how to try harder. Teach them to muscle through the challenge and build persistence, because every child needs that. And oftentimes gifted children don't get that in the schools. Other children do. And gifted children are so accustomed to being good at something, they don't know how to handle when they're not good at something. And that's really important. One of the books that I want to recommend for parents is called Mindset by Dweck. This book is so helpful in helping you help your child get over perfectionism. Help them understand mistakes are just the next best step to what's going to happen next. That so many inventions, so many amazing things were created because of mistakes. So often gifted children are accustomed to being good at things. And so when they make a mistake, they're devastated. And they don't understand this is just the stepping stone to the next great thing. Another thing is help your gifted child know who they are, because any child who understands who they are, gifted children are really good at building strategies. They're really good about finding ways to help themselves if they know who they are and they accept themselves for who they are. So at home, laugh and giggle and share all about the funny idiosyncrasies, because man, do gifted kids have them. And they're amazing. They're so cool and fun. And if your child can look at themselves and their idiosyncrasies and think, oh my gosh, this is so funny. Or, oh my gosh, I know this is really going to bother me. So this is what I'm going to do to prepare myself. They are set up for success for a whole lifetime. And that can be academic and that can be social emotional. So, sometimes gifted kids aren't so great at getting into a big group. They're fringers. They like to stay on the fringe and kind of watch what's going on. That's fine. That's a strategy for being successful, as long as you help them with social skills that while they're on the fringe, they can use to talk to other people. So they're not feeling isolated. They're just feeling comfortably on the edge. So the other book that I want to recommend is The Gifted Kids Survival Guide. And they actually have 2 editions, one for 10 years and under and one for teenage gifted kids. And these are great books written to gifted kids to help them know themselves and learn strategies about themselves. So a story I often share with parents is about this amazing boy, and he just was so bright. And he went through school reading under his desk because he could take in the information. He could do what needed to be done. He got his homework done good enough, and he just went through school just fine. And he went to high school, and his mom said, oh, he'll get challenged in high school. Then he'll learn how to handle challenges. Well, he went to high school, and he still read under his desk because for him, school, the curriculum was easy. He didn't have the challenge there. And so he did great on the SAT, and he went off to college. This was the first time in his life something had come that he had to do, that he failed. And when you fail in college, you're away from home, you don't have family support, you don't have people who know you, and he was miserable. He ended up dropping out. Now here, gifted children are dropping out of college because they haven't had the opportunity to fail. They need to fail. They need to know it's not the end of the world. They need to know they can come back and they can be even more successful. That internal sense of pride will empower them the next time when they have to face a struggle, whether it's at home, at school, or later in life. Raising a gifted child, educating a gifted child is a wonderful experience, but it's full of challenges. So share those challenges with us on this channel. The communication that we've had so far has been wonderful. I love to hear the stories that you have to share, and I think it's really nice to be part of a community of other people who understand what it's like to be a gifted parent. I hope what I have shared with you is something that you can use and pass on to other friends and help us build a community of people who care about gifted kids. Thanks for listening.